I can't come down there right now. I got some family business to take care of. I'll fix it first thing tomorrow.
I have to find out who little Eric's biological father is. If I can find him and convince him to let me adopt the baby, Eric will be my son again.
I'm pregnant, Rich. I'm having your baby.
Sweetheart, you better hurry or we're going to miss our reservations.
Hey, what's this big guy doing up?
Oh, I was putting him down, but he said he had to come and tell Daddy night-night.
Come here. I've been thinking about you. I know Daddy's been busy lately. I haven't been able to spend the time I want to with you. But all that's gonna change. Because nothing is more important than my family.
I hope you didn't leave CJ's party early just to see me.
Well, I got out of there before they asked me to clean up.
And here, I thought it was because you missed me.
I do.
Good. Then you'll do me a favor.
Sure, anything. What do you want?
Stay away from the Forresters. Especially Ridge.
Gonna bring that up again? Because I never let on that I knew anything.
But you wanted to.
You bet I did. But I gave you my word. And I'm not going to tell anyone that I know that Ridge is the father of your child.
Well, I hope not.
Hey, come on. Sit down. Morgan, you know, you've got to relax. Here. Let me help you.
You think little Eric knows what a special day this is?
Well, every day is a special day when you're his age.
So what about you?
I think this is the most surreal day of my entire life.
Yeah, you did seem a little out of it tonight.
I'm sorry. Oh. I didn't mean to be rude. I mean, the party was great. I just had a lot on my mind.
Amber, you're still not thinking about Rick, are you? I know when we talked last that you were kind of feeling torn. But I guess that's not an issue now, right? I mean, you accepted CJ's proposal.
Yeah. And I turned Rick's down.
What?
Rick stopped by today and he proposed to me.
Oh, my God. Amber, what did you do?
Oh, I didn't know what to do at first. I mean, Rick's the first man I ever loved. We had a child together. He's very important to me. But so is CJ.
Are you having second thoughts?
No. Because as much as I care about Rick, my life is with little Eric and CJ. They're my family now. Nothing's going to change that.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. I know you're busy, and I really don't want to take up any more of your time, but you've got to tell me who he is. Who is little Eric's father?
Amber, I don't even I don't even know what to say.
I don't want you to say anything. I don't want CJ to find out.
You're not gonna tell him?
No, that would just upset him.
Amber, he has every right to know. If Rick is after you,
Rick
CJ's...
is not after me. Okay, he got a little carried away. I mean, he isn't thinking clearly right now. The whole thing with CJ and the baby, it's really getting to him.
You're worried about him.
I've never seen him like this. You know, I tried to reason with him and explain my position, but he wouldn't even listen, you know? He thinks he can win me back if he gets custody of the baby.
Yeah, well, he can't. The judge gave custody to CJ, and there's nothing Rick or anyone else in this world can do about it.
You're right. Now I just have to get Rick to realize that.
Rick, you already know who Eric's father is. It's CJ. That's the only daddy that boy is ever gonna know.
What about the biological father?
I'm not gonna talk about him.
You said that you'd met him.
I wish to God I never had.
Well, I need to know his name, that's all.
No! Look, I'm sorry, son, but I'm not gonna discuss this with you. Rick, look, you're a nice kid. And I know you're just looking out for little Eric's well-being. But the best thing you could do for him right now is to forget that man ever existed.
He's a part of Eric's history, Joe, a very important part.
He's nothing to that child. Do you hear me? He's nothing.
Joe, wait. Rick might have a point. What if the baby gets sick? His mama is gone. He doesn't have any brothers and sisters.
He's got us. We're his blood relations. If Eric needs help, we'll give it to him.
What if we can't?
Well, you think that piece of garbage would? Do you think he would care?
No, I don't,
Look, guys. Nobody wants him involved in little Eric's life. That's not what I'm saying. I think it would be wise for us to know something about him.
We barely spoke to him.
You mean he didn't speak to us?
Well, did he ever mention anything about his family, where he came from?
No, he wasn't personable like that.
All he ever talked about was that damn sports car of his. Souped up little foreign thing. I bet it was stolen.
So do you think he was a criminal?
Joe thought he dressed like a gangster, like from the movies.
But did he ever get into any trouble when he was in town?
Not that I know of.
Men like Deacon don't get into trouble. They cause it.
Deacon? His name is Deacon?
This little guy means the world to me, Doc. You all do.
You feel the same way?
It's not enough to just say it. I want to show you. In every way I possibly can.
You do.
I could do better. I could be home more, work half days for a while, take the kids to the beach, just spend more time with you.
Well, your dad needs you at the office. He depends on you.
You depend on me, too. You and the kids. You and the kids are everything to me, Doc. Nothing is more important to me. I love you so much. You and our children are the greatest joys in my life. Do you know that? You must know that.
Excuse me, Mrs. Forster?
Oh.
It's getting kind of late. Do you want me to put Thomas to bed?
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Come here.
There you go.
Let's let Mommy and Daddy get ready for dinner.
All right, big guy, sleep well.
Here, give Mommy a kiss. Night-night.
Have a sweet dream.
You don't think Pierre will mind if we're just a little bit late for our reservations, do you?
No.
good.
Feels good to me, too.
Oh, I didn't realize how stressed out I was.
You're loosening up now.
Thanks to you.
It's my pleasure.
Clarke.
What? Shh, relax.
Clarke, what are you doing?
It's what I wanted to do since the moment I met you.
No, Clarke, we can't.
Why not? You know I'm committed to you, to the baby. We're certainly attracted to each other. You know I want to be part of your lives. I think it's natural we took the next step.
Clarke, stop.
Eric's father's name is Deacon.
I shouldn't have said that.
Well, what's his last name?
I've said enough already.
Come on, Joe.
I can't. The day he skipped town, I promised Becky he would not be mentioned in this house ever again. I gave her my word.
He's a bad man, Rick. He's a very bad man.
Believe me, you do not want to get mixed up with this fella.
I'm not gonna get mixed up with him. I just need to know his name.
Well, you're not going to find him, if that's what you're thinking.
There are people who can. If I can just give them some background, they can tell us anything we need to know.
You can get his medical history without talking to him?
We're not even sure that's his real name.
You think he lied to you?
He's a con artist, Rick. That's what a con artist does.
Well, did he have a job in town? If you could tell me where
He was
worked.
just passing through. He said he was on his way to Las Vegas. Becky thought he was going to take her with him. I warned her. I knew he was just leading her on, but she wouldn't listen.
Why not?
She was crazy about him.
She sure was. When Becky found out she was pregnant, she went to his hotel. After all the things he'd said to her, she thought they might get married.
My poor baby. When she got there, he had already gone.
Do you have any idea where he went?
No. And I don't care. I hope he drove that damn car of his off a bridge. He's the one that should have got sick. Not our little girl. If anyone deserved to suffer, he did.
Honey, calm down.
I need some air. I'm going outside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset him.
He'll be okay.
So is there nothing else you can tell me? You don't know Deacon's last name?
Oh, if he told us what it was, I don't remember. I do have a picture of him, though.
You do?
I found it when I was going through Becky's things. I might still have it if you think it'll help.
Yes, it would.
Wait here. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Maybe I should cancel our table.
Nope. You're not going anywhere. Tonight I want you all to myself. I don't want to share you with anybody.
I'm all yours, Doc. And I always will be. I mean it. No matter what happens in our life, what challenges we might face, I want you to know that I am 100% committed to our family. And I swear to you, nothing is ever going to change that.
Clarke, please don't go.
I think I should.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Look, really, this has nothing to do with you. I'm just not in the mood.
I know it has nothing to do with me. That's why I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. Because you're still hung up on Ridge.
No, this has nothing to do with Ridge.
How many men have you dated since you left him? And how many years has it been? You're not a teenager anymore, Morgan. You're a beautiful and incredibly talented woman. With a child on the way and a career, and you should be completely satisfied, but you're not. And you can't be. Because you're in love with Ridge Forrester.
I'm not in love with Ridge Forrester.
Yes, you are. And it's only going to get worse when the baby comes. You cannot suppress these feelings forever. They're too volatile. Sooner or later, they are going to surface. And they will blow Ridge's marriage apart.
He's finally asleep.
He's an amazing little boy.
Tell me about it.
He loves you and CJ so much.
Oh, we love him too.
Well, you're his family now.
He has a lot of family, Darla.
Yeah, but you guys are his parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Rick's gonna have to realize that pretty soon, you know? When you guys are engaged, you're planning a wedding, he can't interfere with you anymore.
I know. I'm gonna talk to him.
I wouldn't do that.
Why?
I think you should forget about him. Try to put him out of your mind.
I just worry about him.
Oh, God, Amber. You're a good person, and it's really sweet of you to care. But I think you should concentrate on CJ and little Eric right now. Because they are the only men in your life. And if you ask me, I think you're a really lucky girl.
Thank you.
Did you find it?
Should be in here.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Don't tell Joe. He'd kill me if he knew I still had this photo.
Why'd Becky hang on to it?
That girl could never get rid of anything. She got that from me, I guess. Here it is. It's a little blurry, but that's him. Just looking at him turns my stomach. He caused my baby so much pain.
You gave us all a very special gift. You have to remember that.
I just hope this helps you.
May I keep it?
Please. I never want to see this man's face again.
So this is Deacon. Little Eric's natural father. This is just what I need.